He's favourite. We're about to start the Portuguese Grand Prix. The final race of the season is underway. Good start from Morbidelli. Really good start also from Miguel Oliveira from pole position, who immediately goes over to try and defend turn one. Miller, is he going to take second? No, not quite. It is Miguel Oliveira who... Vinales is just behind him as well, struggling. Portugal and Miguel Oliveira. It's so far so good for the home rider. He is going to lead across the line for the first lap, 24 to go. Perfect start for him.
Yeah, plan A has been executed to perfection. 6/10 of a second clear then of Franco Morbidelli in second place. Cal Crutchlow there started fourth. He's held on to that fourth place at the end of...
That was Tito Rabat, so Mears made up one place and his good mate. Radl doing an excellent job. Now then, let's see if we can pick the bones out of this one. There is Mir. Is he about to hit? Yes, he is. He hits Joan Zarco.
Jolt after a real fast crash at turn 9 this morning. Oh, no.
Done.
Yeah, up through turn 12, or down through turn 12, rather. You can see he's advantage now. He's the first man into the 39s. Blistering speed, this from Oliveira. 2.5 seconds ago, and he's riding a truly brilliant race at the moment. Zarco's trying to close down on him, but Zarco Quattararo.
So here comes Miguel Oliveira then, the Red Bull KTM Tech 3 yesterday, his first ever pole, looking for win number 2, and across the line here, a 40.2.
I think that Cristiano Ronaldo might be the two-legged star in Portugal. Miguel Oliveira, the two-wheeled star in Portugal, that's for sure. Very, very disappointing for Joan Mir. That disastrous 20th in qualifying. He's 6 as he got to recover to Jack Miller ahead of him. Quite a lot, 2.5 seconds through sector 3. That was the gap the Aussie had.
It's a 40.1. He extensions showing again here quite a bit of weakness. No problem for Franco Morbidelli.
No problem for Katie. That's what we thought may well have happened.
That's not looking very good.
Well, that was 2 incidents, wasn't it, that Mir was involved?
There is Fabio Quattararo behind Rins, and so they're all queuing up, aren't they? Behind Polispargaro, who's in 4th place. It's a huge gap up to
Maverick Vinales 14th. What an absolute nightmare for the factory Yamaha team yet again. Vinales looked like he was going to be 9.855. Now, he was concerned about the tyre wear after lap 15. Well, at the moment, he's riding that KTM. Almost reach out and touch Fabio Quattararo. And at turn 3, the tight right-hand hairpin, Nakagami fires that LTR Honda up the inside. There's no...
To turn 5, desperately trying to hold on to this position is Fabio Quattararo. How has it all gone so wrong since the season? So, oh, lovely move again there from Taka Nakagami. What a battle this is between Quattararo and Tasai, the Honda and the Yamaha, and Nakagami finally manages to
Barcelona tomorrow for a consultation about whether he needs shoulder surgery after that horrible accident.
Up on Quattararo, but Dobby's gone too deep in, or it's getting a bit tight through turn 1. Joining
this race, clattered into the side of poor old Pecco Bagnaia.
Podium again slipping away. Crutchlow goes through a bit, and now he's wide. So deep was Crutchlow. So he's gifted it back to him again. Bradl's really a drop now. We don't know how severe that drop will be.
Well, 10 laps to injury. He's picked up a bunch of point-scoring finishes, Stefan Bradl, but this is his best performance in the drive by a long time. Bradl, that might have just disturbed the air in that braking zone. I don't know whether Rins was reacting to Bradl.
The lead now is 4 seconds as Rins again has a bit of trouble. The world champion, he is 4 seconds behind.
Was there some damage to the bike? I mean, he's had a couple of big contacts in this race. You just wonder whether there's perhaps some...
Yeah, there's something not right there. The retirement.
Well, he'd be relieved. It was all signed and sealed last weekend.
We're all looking around. Davide Brivio at the moment. It's not going to be...
He suffered at turn 8 on Friday.
I mean, that's a bit close between Maverick Vinales and Fabio Quattararo. Valentino
40.2, 4.2 seconds advantage. There's been no tyre drop-off at all for Miguel Oliveira. Same for the likes of Morbidelli and Miller
on the Aprilia.
Well, he did say yesterday, keep an eye on him. He's got great tyre life. Quattararo, famous victory. What a way to round out a historic season, a milestone year for the Tech 3 KTM team.
Well, it would be 8 podiums in all and 3 weeks.
He's just been able to keep his rhythm, and while everybody else is encountering late Tiger, it's show, hasn't it, from Dovi?
Cal Crutchlow still in contention for a top 5 to finish with now. 5 laps remain. He's got 4 tenths to cover. on Jack.
He's on the podium on his departure for the Pramac Ducati team. Here comes Dovizioso
there's
now.
not a lot of room there for Cal. He's going to go straight on.
Well wide. That's Cal Crutchlow's hopes of a
Back-to-back top tens for Relacia at the moment.
The amount of time that Jack Miller spent behind Franco Morbidelli over the last 2 weekends, he could ride.
Who, since Misano, has just come alive and he'll into turn one. Jack Miller still 4/10 off Franco Morbidelli's.
Frustrating day.
He'll get there. 3 laps to go, and 2 more laps of this circuit to go.
What a fourth on grace has been for Fabio Quartararo. 4 races ago, he was leading.
The only saving grace for Fabio Quartararo is that Maverick Vinales and Valentino Rossi seem to be in the same. Pol Espargaro in 4th. There's only a second between them now.
And it does not matter what everything at Franco Morbidelli, he will not crack, will he? The ice-cold Italian ahead of him.
Miguel Oliveira's winding it down. The 2 Monster Energy Yamahas are coming up now, approaching Cal Crutchlow, and through goes Maverick Vinales, but Cal won't see him, and that was close.
Finishes full-time racing career in the top 5. That hasn't worked. Tino Rossi, they're not moving over with him to Petronas Yamaha SRT next year. Yeah, Alex Marquez finishing the season strongly. Pol Espargaro, another personal best lap for him on the factory Aprilia. I'd say he can keep tyre life with that RSGP. He's got a very sweet handling chassis. He's been true to his word, Pol Espargaro.
Corral and his daughter Mathilde.
I can't see him throwing it away now. Miguel Oliveira.
And they will be loving this. Here comes Jack Miller, though. Has he got anything left here to try and pinch? He's going to have a look. Here it comes, up the inside from Jack Miller. It's the block pass, but Morbidelli holding fizz. He'll have the inside line in the next corner.
I think Miller's got it. Jack Miller, that looks like Miller's going to take second place late on, but it's been a Miguel
Portugal, Miguel Oliveira wins at home for Tech 3 on the KTM. Second, Pol Espargaro in 4th and Nakagami 5th. And across the line there, Dovi is 6th ahead of a brilliant
pit board to the factory Ducati men. What a day there. Second victory of the season for Miguel Oliveira. Pressure, what pressure of racing?
It was his day, it was his week. You know, the last one there was a bit of a unbelievable. Thank you, Simon.
Huge congratulations to you and Tech 3.
Thank you very much.
Arrived in Teruel as the World Championship leader, Fabio Quartararo. Out of the top 6, 1 podium in the last 12.
Yeah, congratulations, Johan Zarco, just getting a good look at the Pramac bike that he'll be on next year.
As we said.
Then second in the World Championship is Morbidelli Rins, then Dovi and Pol Espargaro.
That's awaiting Cal Crutchlow when he arrives back into the pit lane.
His last race for KTM, Pol Espargaro can 3 wins in 2020 for KTM. Down to you, Simon.
Pit, how does another KTM